What's good with it? Let me see. Let me invite my guest. You guys are already gonna know this guest, but you know what I mean. Bam. Put that up there. How's everybody doing, man? Waiting for my guest to tap in. He's going through a hard time, man. So he reached out to me to help him on something. I said, man, let's run a live real quick then. Let's do this. Shit, I'm gonna spill soda all over me. Link is there. Link is there, homie. I tried to send it to the homie right now, but it didn't go through. Brian Woods, let me see. Up from ashes. Let's go. I'm eating tacos. Yeah, that's what he said, man. What's cracking, man? Mike's World, what's up with Mike's World, man? Said mine's over there, man. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
What's going on?
How you doing, brother, man? So if you
Man.
guys see, man, it's a familiar guest, man. And for those of you guys that don't know Lucky Loco, man, hey, he's I've known him for about almost 3 years now. He's always been actively in helping the community, right? He's gone through his own personal struggles and he's remained steadfast, the same attitude the whole time going forward, right? And he reached out to me about 20 minutes ago, man, and told me about some situation that he was going in seek of needing help. He needs some assistance from the community, man. And it's unfortunate before about a year ago, year and a half ago, we used to always be able to get back to the community when our people needed help, man, and when something was going wrong. Some people started to fucking tarnish that because they were more worried about putting money in their own fucking pocket instead of helping other people. I've always been about helping other people, man. And so I'm going to let Lucky Loco tell you guys what's going on in his life and where he needs some help at.
Hey, what's up? This is Lucky Loco. I appreciate the platform. I woke up this morning to text messages that my sister's in the hospital. She's been dealing with a lot of alcoholism, and she's only 37. No, yeah, 37 years old. Um, she passed away about maybe almost an hour ago through the alcohol abuse.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
And it's my mom called me crying, and for anybody that knows, on the reservation, we're poor. And I just finished like getting quite a few things for the business, and I'm going through it. I need help to get to Canada. Like, I'll drive there, but it's unfortunate. My wife's just the whole family's torn apart right now, and this is something that when you watch somebody suffer, this is the outcome, man. No matter how much you love somebody, no much, just just give me a minute. it's it's unfortunate, you know what I mean, to watch somebody suffer, and the creator has taken her, and she has 4 children, my nephews and my nieces, and
How many children?
yeah, she has 4 children, and my mom, she's going through it. Those are my mom's. I have 2 little sisters, and they're the man. Those are her little angels. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. So it's oh man. But I appreciate you letting me vent on the platform, and it's I don't know, man.
Hi, sweetie.
Hey.
Say hi, Uncle Flacco.
Hey, Uncle Flacco.
Hey, how you doing? That's awesome. Just so the viewers know, man, I don't, Lucky Local's done a lot of stuff. He feeds the homeless every year. He feeds the elders in this community. I'm saying as soon as he shot me to tell me what was up, I'm asking everybody, man, do what you can, man. And so I'm not just one of those ones that sits there and tries to tell everybody to, make myself look good and come on here and have someone, have stuff donated to them. I donated myself. I was the first one to donate to them right off
Yeah, I
top.
appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Because, sometimes it's not about putting anything in my pocket. It's about helping other people from time to time. And we got to get over our selfishness. There's a lot of selfish people in this thing, man. You can't forget where you guys are the ones that helped me get to where I'm at today. So whenever I see someone that needs help, I'm saying, whether it be that moral support or using this platform, I'm going to reach out and do what I can, man. So that's what's going on, guys.
Yeah, this is and then I spoke with her like about a month ago, and she was just getting out of rehab, and she was drinking, and she stopped calling because when you're dealing with addiction, alcoholism, you don't want to hear the truth. You know what I mean? It's just like, man, what are you doing? You just did like 3 months of rehab, and I was, and I wasn't like harsh on her, but I was just like, man, you got kids, you got all this stuff, man. But that alcoholism, like, I fight alcoholism. I'm 170, no, what was it, 670 days sober now of alcohol.
It's a long time.
That really had a toll on me, and it's I just seen my future of what's gonna happen if I keep drinking, if I keep going down that path, and there's just like, man, you gotta, no matter how much you love somebody, man, they have to see it for themselves. And sometimes it's too late, like this situation, or it's just too late.
So how much you think it's going to cost to take your trip?
Man, to be honest, it's only gonna be like $300. You know what I mean? You already donated, because I got, when I get there, the like when I'm like 6 hours away. My truck, you know what I mean, to get there and get to my grandmother's house, and food, everything, all that's taken care of up there. That's all I need. I don't need room and board. I got, you know what I mean?
All right. Well, I'll after this live, I'll send you another hundred, man. So all we need to do is maybe raise about another 150, $200, guys, and he's good to go, man. You guys can help him out. I'll cover half the expenses.
Man, I appreciate that, Flacco, because I'm really keeping it, like, trying to keep my composure, but I've been crying all morning, and I really appreciate Rich DM and you guys, you know, um, in the comments, Shadow Pit, and everybody that was, that when they seen, I posted a picture, because my mom was text or called me, and she's like, the doctor said that she's passing away, like slowly passing away, and then it was just, yeah, man, and
I got
then it was
Let's
just,
let's see what I got in here real quick. Let's see. Okay. All right, hold on. I hate this. I always have to move my money around. You know what I mean?
yeah. But yeah, in business, and the crazy thing is business is picking up out here at these, when I'm selling out here in Yakima, and I was able. And yesterday, nobody plans for this type of stuff, man. This is what I had in store. Um, I
Oh
went and
wow.
bought inventory. I went and bought quite a few things, man, and it was just and bought groceries for the house and the family. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go out and hustle. And I'm gonna throw everything in the freezer because you know I'm gonna go up there for like 2 3 days and then just come back. And I gotta hustle and then come back and then go take my whole family up there
Brian
for the
Wood.
services.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down. I just sent you a little bit more money, and then I'm gonna send the rest as far as when I get to the bank.
Man, I appreciate that, Brian Wood, man. This
You got,
is,
you got, you know what I mean?
yeah, this is, because it's a, man, like I said, I'm just crawling out of this restarting the business again, and there's no stopping it. You know what I mean? It's just when it comes to this,
It's
it's a
power.
horrible feeling.
It's the power of the community, man. What people fail to realize, man, is that this YouTube stuff is kind of like its own community too, man. You have
It is.
you have good communities, you have bad communities. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like I said, I'm kind of allergic to all the bullshit, so I stay out of those negative ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, most definitely, man. So how 37 years old? Does she have a husband?
No, she's with her boyfriend, and
Oh shit.
yeah, they were there for like a long, like, man, it's
So
cool, man. It's
what's gonna happen to the kids, man?
the kids. My nephews are older. The Like I said, she was dealing with like alcoholism, so the her in-laws have her daughter. Like her daughter's like 7, 5. No, she's 5 years old. Her daughter, youngest daughter, and I don't know. I'll see what they say about it and see if they're comfortable with me taking her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because the other ones are older,
We got some.
they're
We got people that super chatted some stuff, man. So I'm pretty much going to cover that too.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you guys, man. And Flacco, man, I really appreciate your platform, man. And we have built, like you said, we all built a bond, embrace each other in the chats, and most of us never seen each other. You know what I mean? And we all got to know each other through chats, through dramas, through tragedies. Um, like when uh
And,
when I
and,
was out.
and that's what like whatever this happened on YouTube like the last fucking couple months, right? Dude, there's people we have real life issues, real life problems, dude. All this other shit is just fucking not even important at the time, man. I don't understand like unnecessary headaches, man. It's these are real problems. Losing a loved one, losing a relationship, losing your kids, whatever it may be. These are the real problems that people face, man. And people forget about it, man. And you see a lack of empathy from sometimes. Some of the stuff that you see from the viewers and subscribers will shock the shit out of me, bro. Like I can't believe people would even think like that about towards other human beings. Some of the stuff that people say. And these
Yeah,
aren't people that are trolls. These are actually normal human beings from time to time. It's like, wow, you really think like that? That's how you talk? You know what I mean?
and that's how they carry themselves. Like, yeah, most definitely. Like, you guys seen me go from, going from food truck to restaurant, then closing, then going back to food truck, then going to pop-up events. You know what I mean? And the community has helped me try to keep that restaurant open, and it did keep it open. When I was
Wow,
went
look at that. We came out.
like 5 more.
Actually, we came out. You actually helped my channel come out in the news.
Yeah,
That was
yeah, it
dope.
was in the news. Yeah, that was the news, and got and the thing is, it's like if I thought my business wasn't going anywhere, but I'm still fighting, and sometimes you got to start from scratch again. And I'm not giving up. You know what I mean? It's something that has to be done, and something that will be done. And it's and like when you were down, you know what I mean? I was there. Well, a lot of us there were there for you. Like, hey man, just keep going. When you had a whole army attacking you, and we're just like, man, keep your head up, keep going.
Ain't no
You know,
fun when the rabbit has a gun, though, right?
yeah. I mean, the truth will always come. I mean, people will lie. I mean, even in the food and beverage area, man, you go through drama too. You know what I mean? Nobody knows like behind the scenes or the people that'll hate, leave bad reviews just because they don't like how you move or how other people like you. And you know, it's the stuff that I deal with too. I may not be on YouTube and have a big platform, but I do have a community out here too. And it's like you said, it's easier said than done not to focus on somebody's negative comments. You're like, dang, well, whatever,
Yeah. What I want to say real quick is man, I want you to put your Cash App, your Venmo, and all your things right there if you can in the comments. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying? You know, so people can know. You know what I mean?
Let's see. I think the
You know, so we can get it out there and put it out there and stuff, man. And you know what? This goes
that's
for anybody, man. There's been this is the unfortunate thing that there's been a lot of things that have happened to a couple people I know, and Italiano knows. You know, I've helped out about 3 or 4 people in the last month, right? And the thing is that because of such the negative press that we got in the past, because people were really what people weren't worried about people scamming the gente. They were worried about fucking getting money taken out of their pockets. That's all it was. It had nothing
yeah,
to do. That I haven't posted any links to try to help anybody out. It's been a while. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Lucky Locals is a pretty credible individual. But there's been a couple other people that I wanted to sit there and try to help out, man. But because of all the negativity and trying to really help people out that has been posted on, social media, I haven't done it. I've just done it out of my own pocket. Believe it or not.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. And I really appreciate it, man. I'm like, whew, it's just for somebody who loses a sibling, this is the first sibling I've lost. You know what I mean? And it's just my baby sister. And for anybody that's went through my stories, we didn't have a good childhood, man.
It's all right, brother.
Man. But no matter the pain, no matter the outcome, man, you gotta stay mentally strong because depression, all this stuff, man, it will get you.
No,
My brother and my sister, my other siblings, how they're dealing with it is they're fucking getting blacked out drunk, man, and that's not, you know what I mean? We just lost a sibling over it, over alcoholism, and I don't think,
well,
but
alcoholism, drugs is not. It's not a form of it's when you can't. It's how people deal with their problems because they don't want to deal with it. It's a substitute. That's all it is, man. It's
yeah,
temporary bandage that you can put over whatever issues that they have going on. And don't forget, you're human, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, for sure,
You have human, you have real emotions, and nobody should judge you for having those emotions. You know what I'm saying? Nobody
man.
should judge anybody for being who they are, and you're a good fucking dude, man. And
Appreciate it, man.
you can only do so much, though, too, though, from time to time, man. Don't ever forget that. You got to take care
Yeah,
of yourself. You can help take care of others. And having that big heart will sometimes fuck people up.
yeah, for sure it does. I mean, it's being taken advantage of, or somebody will see that, and take it as a weakness, and at a time it is a weakness because it's just like when you go to help somebody and that person steals from you or turns around and makes lies on you, or just I've been through all of it, like even from the legit world and the criminal world, and it's just like it's whew, man, because I'm
So,
gonna be messed up,
what's your
huh?
cash app? What's your cash app, brother?
AB Native American, and they'll say Travis Bob on
Oh,
there.
yeah. I forget. I just sent it to you, huh?
Yeah,
Lowercase too. Native American. Is it Native American, right?
yeah, Native American, AB Native American.
Okay. Now, what is the that's that's a cash app, guys. I should put all of them in one shot. To be honest with you, probably be easier. I'm gonna make a banner real quick.
Okay.
Create banner. Cash app.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna need you to tell me all of them real quick though too.
Let me see if I can get to him without. Think I might have to back out, but I
That's
think
all right.
it's
I put it up on my phone, brother.
okay. Because
Mhm.
on the okay.
Trying to do it right now, guys. Let me see. Where's my phone at? Oh,
Yeah, my
yeah,
other sisters.
I'm doing a live. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, gracias. There's another person right there that helped out. Like he needed a place to stay, but he shut. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pick him
Yeah.
up. Let me see. Let me pull this up, man. American. The PayPal I can't get, bro. Venmo's pretty easy though.
Yeah, Venmo, I think.
You know what I find it crazy is how the natives have the most common like sometimes like last name sometimes like you know what I mean.
Yeah, Northwest natives, they have Christian last names like Paul, George, Bob, and then when you do like Southwest, like with the Southwest natives, they have like yellow
Yeah.
hair, kills his enemy, long soldier. Man, they have like some pretty cool last names, but ours is Christian.
My boy, right? He's from the Teo Res, right? And he has fucking Campus. I'm like, what the fuck is your name? Campus. Who the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, and some even took on the Spanish last names too.
But you know what? You know, people don't realize is that some of them had to do that, had to change their names because for work too.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah, because
Native American or America.
Native American.
Okay. Venmo. I'll be back to live in 1 second, guys. Okay, here we go.
I
Does that work?
appreciate you guys. I just seen a couple cash apps come in too, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, if you guys
Yeah,
can, the cash apps are cool, but if you guys can, the Venmos and cash apps will probably be better for him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna let me see. Okay, I'm sending something now. Okay, cool. Rich DM, he posted it. Juan Fernandez. People are messaging me too right now, as always. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm glad that we could do something else instead of, it's pretty bad that this is the only thing outside of all the drama that's been going on the last 24 hours.
yeah. That's I've been watching. Like it's
That's,
pretty.
it's entertaining.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
It's a different route because when you see a bully finally get their medicine, it's something different. You know what I mean?
That's cool, bro. Like, some people didn't have a problem with nothing about certain people till other people had a problem. Then all of a sudden it became a problem. And see, sometimes people, the way things could be for some people is because people made it that way. It wasn't for anything else because people made it that way, man. So you know what I mean? You
Yeah,
reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? You reap what you sow. And
most definitely.
you know, I don't say we let off their fucking neck, to be honest with you. That's just my
Right?
my stop. You
Or
let off the neck and they go back to doing the same fucking thing. It's like that story about the scorpion, trying to get across to the pond. No, I won't sting you. I won't sting you. You sure? And the frog eventually lets the scorpion get on his back, takes him across the lily pads, jumps around and stuff, gets over there, and the fucking scorpion fucking just stings him, right?
jeez.
And the frog's behind, he's like, why did you do it? The scorpion looks at him. It's just in my nature.
Yeah,
Some people are just
that's. I
trash.
mean, that's.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's sad that people want to go that route to be. You know what I mean? When you can, if you're a genuine person, you get shitted on. But like for people that go out of their way just to make life miserable for others, or try to make somebody else look bad for their own entertainment. Like I tell people, I was like, man, I know my past as a loser piece of shit, and it's an easy target to attack that. But you can be mad at that person that was doing that back in the 90s, the 2000s. But what I'm doing now is totally different. I don't
Yeah.
like that person back then too either. You know what I mean? So it's something that it's
Yeah, even that person back then had more morals and respect than a lot of dudes, though, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the, man. You know, hey
Yeah.
Justin, you know what, man? Me, I would. I don't know what his standings are as far as if he's trying to clean his up. He does know we do know a lot of the same people. He does know that I'm legit though, as you can tell by the video he did on me. You know what I'm saying? He does know that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Gucci was always with that action with that business, and his name was always being brought up. You know,
My
that can't. You gonna say?
yeah, my family just pulled up to San Jose right now.
Wow.
They're out there. I was like, I seen her post. She was like, I was like, what the hell? She came from Pueblo, Colorado. Like I was telling you, uh, that started that out. Remember I told you about that? That started out in Pueblo. They're
Yeah.
out there now. Yeah. I was like, man, that's pretty cool. They're out there.
For those that are recapping, just so you guys know, Lucky Loco lost his sister. She was 37 years old to a battle with alcoholism. He was trying to get $300 to go over there to go see her, to see his mom, and because everybody's dealing with it differently. You know what I mean? And Lucky can attest, can confirm this. And the rest is a little bit different than some other people, other places. You know what I mean? To where a lot of things that goes on in the reservations, the issues, the problems, they keep that stuff under wrap. They don't fucking tell nobody nothing. It's like taboo. It's like taboo to even discuss it or express your emotions. Am I right?
Yeah.
You know. So he's trying to get there to go over there see his mom, and he's maybe going to possibly take in the kids too.
Yeah, I'm taking Junior with me for sure. And then
So
it's the thing is when for anybody that knows my story, me and my mom don't have a relationship. Like, and to hear her cry like that, and it's still heartbreaking, even though you know
Chicago dumb. Thank you.
and but then I call my grandmother too, and she's going through it too, and she's the one who raised me. She's a really strong woman, and just to hear her almost cry over the phone, and I'm just like, man, I was like, I'm I unloaded my work truck, loading it, and I'm doing some laundry, and then make another pot of coffee, and maybe make a sandwich or something, and head out and go to Canada. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this is and I really appreciate it, man. I know you guys are probably thinking, hey, he's got a business. It's in limbo. For anybody that's an entrepreneur, there's nothing ever that's concrete. You go out there and get what you can, well you can, and then it takes money to make money. And I just spent my money on this cargo trailer, and just in
Well,
inventory. It's
I mean,
always
this is authentic though. I mean, this isn't like some people that used to every other week somebody was dying in their fucking family, and it's like, dude, is this really happening to that many people? You know what I'm saying? That was
yeah,
literally going on a lot, man. This is legit. Lucky's one of those ones where if he has his last $20, he's done this before, he's contributed, man. You know what I'm saying? So why not? That's the bad thing too. Like Lucky is that people don't realize, man, is that there's a lot of stuff that people have done to help each other out behind the scenes, and people don't know about it because I don't take no pride of the things I do as far as putting it out there. I don't need that type of
yeah,
attention. I don't need that
yeah,
attention. But it's unfortunate that some people would deliberately try to cast titles and labels upon people who are really trying to help people.
yeah,
I mean, seriously, I stopped trying to do certain things to help people because you're getting attacked for it, and it's unfortunate because a lot more good could be done by using these platforms to do some positive stuff. There's just so much shit that made everybody go so negative, man, including myself. I became negative. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
it's always that small selected that really fucks shit up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
that
They
goes
do.
as a whole because you know this is a community. You know what I'm saying? And even the word raza, if you look up the true definition of how that word came about, which was around the 1920s, that was in reference to the community and the makeup of a whole lot of different races that were included in that mix. Believe it or not, it's a trip. Do some research on it. This is a
Yeah,
community, and people need to sit there and do what they can when they can. And it doesn't mean that you have to do anything. Nobody has to do anything. But can you imagine? Sometimes we have about 100, 200 people. You got someone that's struggling over here. $1, $2. Just 200, 400 bucks to help somebody out. And it's just $1 out of your pocket every blue moon. It's not that much to help somebody out, man.
yeah. And then the prayers, like I said, even that helps. Like
Yeah, prayer too.
that's a lot of. I mean, because like when people are like, "Hey, man, I don't got no money, but I'll pray for you," that means a lot too. You know what I mean? They're like, "Hey, my condolences." That means the world to me. You know, because it's all about health, like mental health, physical health, and it's and prayers do get you up in the morning and wake you up for another day, and it's
Elaborate. Praise our Father. Can you please elaborate that? I'm curious. I want to hear what you have to say on that. You see that comment, Lucky?
yeah. I think that dude was on there a long time ago. There's
What does he
long
mean by
time
that?
ago on the chats. I think,
Before
and then there's like a prayers, and then there's like a Jehovah guy that gets on there too.
well, I don't want to sit there and respond to. I don't know what he means by it. So before I say something, I want to understand what he means by that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because you got
And I
some
see
people
that.
that try to force their will, their way, their beliefs upon you. And then if you don't agree with it, you're segregated from everybody. So, you don't have to sit there and agree with the next man. Don't. So I want to hear what he has to say because he's always respectful.
I appreciate the words on here. I'm seeing the little highlights. I don't want to click on them because it's get me off the live. I see DJ Cholo. I really appreciate that, man. Chicago Go Dumb. And it's like I said, it's man.
DJ Cholo. Shit, what's up with it, man?
Yeah, and it's man, it's gonna be a rough night. But I haven't seen my family since my cousin passed away. So it's like,
You bring the little
uh,
ones or no?
huh?
You bringing the little ones?
I'm bringing Junior. I don't know if I'm bringing Quentin. I'll ask Drea if she wants me to bring Quentin too, because, like I said, it's just getting there. Like my family's not financially stable. They're on the reservation. For anybody knows, that's almost like third world country.
Man, tell me about it.
And
It's
but my family have resources. They hunt, they fish. You know what I mean? They do their own thing, and they're not. I don't know. It's like me for me to leave the nest was a blessing too, because I didn't want to be in that environment of constant alcohol abuse or drug abuse, and it's just like, but I still went through it. You know what I mean? I still carry the alcoholism, and it's just like,
and you know what though? I think in some senses, I know that the reservations like to remain private and secluded. But there's a lot of stuff that needs to be known about the reservations, man. There's a lot of abuses, sexual abuse, physical abuse, all kinds of different stuff that nobody talks about. A lot of stuff is swept under the rugs. Um,
yeah,
and it's different. I mean, I've been on the res. I've seen Amazing Grace singing Navajo. That was a trip.
I bet.
It was pretty dope, man. And a funeral means something. A funeral is real important within the native culture. I'll tell you that right now. It's important. Everybody comes. Everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I like what you said that is true. A lot of stuff is swept under the rug, or even not just the abuse, it's the killings too. Like a lot of the murders and stuff like that will get swept under the rug too, and it's just like,
and so you can get kicked off the reservation too because of your actions on the res.
yeah,
You know
like if you're doing weird stuff, like being a weirdo, like just being a weirdo, you can get kicked off. If you get caught like selling drugs, like if you're known as like a big drug dealer, they'll kick you off or make you leave. That Nathan Chasen horse who just got charged with sexual abuse, running a cult and stuff like that, and sex trafficking, he was on the reservation doing that, and they kicked him off. And I bet you just the little handful of people that came forward, I bet you there's hundreds of more victims on the reservation, and
Oh yeah,
like
and no
you
one's
said, he
yeah,
fed off of that and the intimidation of his clan. Like even me, I don't really like talking about that either because of the repercussions that he may have still. You know what I mean? And for those who I know somebody was asking me to talk about the black magic that these shaman do is true. You know what I mean? There's good magic, and then there's good shaman, and there's bad shaman, and he's one of them. That's bad. You know what I mean? And his crew. So it's just it's kind of like
I don't know how
although
that works, Rich. Because pretty much it's weird, man. You can drive through certain parts of the reservations, drive through, but if you go off into the off the grid, they can arrest you for criminal trespassing. Straight up. I got told that when I was fucking out there and I got stuck in the fucking wash.
yeah, that's it. When I seen you going through there, I was even talking with Iron Bear about that. I was like, man, he's got to be careful. That's different than audio or anything. This is the res is a whole different animal.
Yeah,
The
I
cops
don't,
are even
I don't go out there. I don't go out there at all, though, man. But I mean,
yeah.
it's a different. The other boy, man, he was out there and they shot his fucking window out. The cops did. The cops.
Really?
Yeah, next thing you know, he ran and he had to stay out there in the fucking forest overnight and he turned his phone off. He was trying to he got a hold of me, man. I have a video. I went to go pick him up. He's running out of nowhere out the fucking thing, and I picked him up. It was fucking hilarious, man. I'm like, what happened? He goes, man. I don't think he goes, that motherfucker shot my window out. The cops did.
Yeah, they
Man.
don't play, man. And did you see the if you follow Raymond Meza, that one who does the
Yeah, I know you're about.
yeah, he does the missing and murdered indigenous women. He was talking about how the councilman and the police got caught in a not drug and sex trafficking ring out there.
Oh,
So
they got
when
all.
you're doing them,
It's a
so there's
trip,
a lot
bro.
of
Like,
crooked.
you can go like about 10, 20 miles off the grid, right? And in the middle of nowhere, you'll see it'll be like a little neighborhood crack house, fucking
Yeah,
kinds of weird shit, like Crips and Bloods and shit. I was like, wow, what the fuck is this? You know what I
and then
mean?
they're about that action too, the Crips and Bloods. those
Oh yeah, they're
those
about that. Yeah, my roommate was a Crip from the Teal. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And he's hemmed up right now. He's probably going to the feds anyways, but
Oh
uh,
dang.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's just recently they got him on bullshit fucking conspiracy for transporting aliens and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different world over there, man. I've been over there too, man. It's a trip. I haven't gone over there too much, but with him, he was just poking people's backyards. And
Really?
as long as they knew who he was, it'd be all good. You know what I'm saying? It's a trip.
Yeah, the right here they just did a story about 2 months ago about how the Wapato, where I'm living right now on this reservation, they said it's more dangerous than Baltimore, Maryland,
People
because of
don't know.
they said it's the murder part of Washington State right now. So,
Oh
and a
wow.
lot of them, it's just yeah.
You know,
So that's just,
I pick on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I used to mess with my he's a homie. I used to mess with him all the time. What's up, blood?
Man,
Man, no, and when hey, bro, man, there's a couple times that drink is no joke for the natives because sometimes I'd walk downstairs, I'd see him on the fucking floor, fucking passed out.
yeah.
Man, why couldn't you make it to your room, bro?
That yeah, and the crazy thing is I was there when that all turned like the gang culture came in. It was that Banging on Wax, bro. The cassette tape, remember that?
Yeah, but the same thing happens everywhere, bro. Like the same stuff you talk about. Like I think he stopped going to school when he was 11. You know what I'm saying? You had to take over, start working for the family. The mom or dad gets sick, you got to do more work. It's just crazy, man. Like some things are pretty much forced upon you, whether you want to do it or not. You have
Yeah.
to you have to do it, man. Because he told me his story. It was a trip, man. And I know a few other people, but it's a whole different. It's how can you say it, man? There's some weird shit that goes on out there that are secretive shit that you just would be
Yeah.
super. You know what I'm saying?
And and it just brings back memories of like when the stories I tell about growing up. And I remember telling a story, and Machete was saying, I think it was Machete that commented, he's like, man, my wife's crying right now. That's crazy. Like, just, as a young kid, as an 8, 9 year old out shoplifting to feed his siblings, you know what I mean? And that one of them was my little sister that just passed away. Like, I remember like how happy they would be. Like, I'd take off, like I was stealing Pringles, hot dogs, just a young kid. And I swear I know the lady at 7-Eleven knew what I was doing, and she just let me. You know what I mean? Because there's no way I could have got away with all that.
I think I got some badass fucking music I had them do too, bro. Hold on, let me see. Like one of them singing and some. Let me see if I can pull it up, bro. Let me see if you know what you're talking about. Let me see. Let me see. I gotta find it. No, it's not a video. I want an audio clip. Let's see if I can find it. It's dope. It was pretty dope though. Hold on. It's gonna take me a second. You go ahead and talk. Read the comments if you can. Let me see. Downloads.
Yeah, most definitely. I appreciate, man, Justin. Praise our Father, Brian Wood, Rich DM, Toko.
I'll worry about that later, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's see.
Yeah, I should be getting there like 12 or 1 in the morning.
Yeah, give me about anywhere from like when I get off anywhere from the next hour to 3 hours. I'll be. I got to go to the bank and put some money in and transfer it. So I got
I
about another,
appreciate it.
like at least another 60 coming to you.
Cool. Appreciate it, man.
And I think you'll be pretty good. You'll be pretty close to good.
Yeah.
If you
Because
guys
I see
want,
the text messages. I see the text message. I just haven't.
yeah. I sent you some a second ago, but that's all I had on my Cash App. Some more than what I sent you earlier. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna at least cover half the cost.
Man, I appreciate that, Flacco. Oh man, it's I don't know if anybody's dealt with that, losing a sibling, but it's like surreal. Like, it's all I could think of is like the childhood, like seeing her as a kid. You know what I mean? It's
There was a video that I did a while ago, right? And and it made me think that you got to understand where their childhood, what they went through. And it was the one where my thinking was outdated that you said, and shouts out to Lucky Loco for my outdated thinking. I didn't take personal at all.
I didn't mean for it to be personal at all. But I was
I
just
talked to someone afterwards, and they explained something to me, and then it made a lot more sense. I started, okay, that makes sense to me. I think that they need to do a more generalized, bigger portion topic on all those issues when it comes to, kids being gay or lesbian in school and whatnot, or disabilities, anything. I think that they need to focus on those issues that right there as a whole, because so that they feel that they can reach out in the school. So, you know what I mean? Because a lot of kids have committed suicide, and it may not just be those issues. It could be a lot of different things, man. Bullying and stuff like that, man. My son was going through some bullying stuff recently, and that's painful when you hear that, man, because you know how kids could be at that age, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
They're
most
terrible,
definitely.
you know. And so just to think back about, like, what you go through your childhood as a kid, that people don't realize that has a lot to do with who you are fucking today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
But
Yeah, because like
don't let that be the excuse for you fucking up. I've told people that a few times, man. When I used to be like heavy into the recovery side of things, I've took men through the steps, and I've gone over their inventory, and some of them had like where they were touched as kids. You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah,
had to break it down. Like, look, what happened to you was wrong. It wasn't right. It's a terrible thing. It's a horrible act. Fuck that dude. But don't let that be the reason why you can't live today, because of that you're giving it control 30 years later, and it's not allowing you to be a good father, a good husband, whatever it may be, because you're still living off what happened 30, 40 years ago.
yeah,
A lot of people don't realize that things that happened years ago could affect you today.
yeah. Well, like I was telling, when I was in jail, or all in prison, I met this dude. His name was David Rice. He's a Kickapoo from the Kickapoo Nation, and he seen how upset I was when I was talking about my childhood, and he was just like how you said, he was like, "Hey, look." He's like, you can take good from it, and that made me even more mad. Like, what are you talking about, dude? And then he was like, your parents taught you how not to treat children, and that like really affected me. I was just like, man, that's true. You don't, just because I was mistreated, I've never mistreated any of my kids, made them feel less than. I've never called them names, because that stuff does affect a person's mentality, like especially as a kid, like when you're looking for growth, and and that does feed in the back of your head, being all the mental, physical abuse in the back of your head. But that doesn't, like you said, doesn't give you a right to go treat others the way
I got
victimize others.
Hey, I got this call. I'm getting other people hitting me up, right, about what happened. They keep on sending me videos of Gunner. Fucking everybody's dropping videos of Gunner lying and shit. This shit's hilarious, man. Um, anyways, you guys see the Cash App? You see the Venmo? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tap base with Lucky in a little bit to see what else he needs. If you guys can help out. You know what I mean? Nothing's mandatory. Maybe I'll tap in live later on. I got a couple things I got to do, as well as I got to put more money in my Cash App to send to Lucky. So I hope you guys all a blessed one. I'm gonna call you right now, Lucky.
All right, for sure.
Okay?
Hey, I
You got
appreciate you guys, man. This is a really, I'm sorry I have my hat in hand. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking off in about like an hour. I just gotta wait for my laundry to get done, and then I'm gonna head out and go home to Canada for a bit.
all right, guys. I gotta take this call, brother.
All right, you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.